check out this awesome snowfall this morning. Cars are covered in snow. There's the door. And snowfall. Hey guys, so this is basically November. This is November, so December is the first month of winter in Russia, so this is November, so it's almost winter. You can see it's fairly snow, well in Russia, in Siberia really. So, because I know in more like central European regions it's not as snowy or cold just yet. But this is not actually that cold, it's like maybe -1, -2 it has been. It's funny how the concept of that just changes completely, because in Australia, when it's like 10 degrees or 5 degrees, even like when it's a 15-degree day, I'm like freezing. But here I'm like, oh, it's, you know, -1, she'll be right. Over there, you know, you see that was like a little bus, and yeah, there's a bus, and the conductor goes through and basically collects the money irrelevant of the distance that you're going. They just have a set charge, they charge you for that, and you can go a distance this big or this big, right? Like however many stops you want to do. Right now I'm waiting for my cousin, we're gonna go to the gym. I know, but like I miss the gym. How cool is that? Get little snowflakes in my hair. It's actually really cold, although probably not really likely that you'd be cycling in this weather, I'll tell you that. But the snowfall is beautiful. Check it out. I don't know if you can see it. Poor pigeons. A bit cold. Very, very cold. So in school, I showed you a little bit of school. You basically started when you're 7 and you study there until you're 18. And like all through the duration of the entire time, you'd only, you'd be doing it every single year. You'd have the same class. You'd have the same teacher that teaches you in the early years, like 1 to 4 grades, and for the rest you'd have another teacher that sort of is your form teacher, as you can say from on English. It's a better lighting, but like it looks a bit crazy. I'm just at a bus stop right now, if you can look. Just a little bus stop there, there's my bags. There's a lot of stuff being built here. There's a lot of pharmacies and loads of shops like with food and such, and I came in good season. There's quite a lot of stuff on sale that you can, well, like clothes and shoes and that you can wear in spring and autumn, because it's going into winter now. It's out of season, so it's a benefit for me. Now most people do live in those tall apartment buildings, as you can see behind me. I've lived in one like that all of my life really, that I lived here, though it's not very focusing. But you've seen it before. So I've lived in one like that most of my life. I lived here, like all of my life actually. I just keep changing building to building, apartment building to apartment building. But my cousin actually right now lives outside of the city in a house, like a property house. So that'll be interesting to have a look, and that's usually like kind of the village type scenario. But I think her conditions are, fairly good compared to like some country village houses that there are out there in the country in Russia. I think snow is very beautiful. It feels slightly cold, but it feels very magical, because I'm right now wearing like 3 layers on top, 2 layers on bottoms. They're very winter warm leggings and tights and everything, pants, and so it's all good, right? Like you have all that clothes that you need and you just stay warm. So guys, it's a vegan restaurant that we found. It's actually like super cheap, like quite a few meals are vegetarian, but it's like heaps of vegan stuff and it's super cheap. It's not far from the main central station and I'm just super excited to actually try it. I'll show you the name outside. In fact, like the room is teeny tiny. There's like 3 tables. It's very different, so different. It's very like Krishna. It's like a big movement in Russia about that. Let's get a shot. Вкусного мужского такого нет? Какого? Вот такого? Цивилизации? Нет, это другое. Она же включается тебе автоматически. Вот. Когда тебя там нет, ты можешь распикнуть, оно тебе за 5 секунд к нему подойдешь. Ну вам... So guys, this is like a little thing that you have with your keys and you click a button and it basically turns on the car without you being there. And this is for Siberian, you know, winters when it's really cold. So you can get warm while you're getting to it. You just like click it, it responds and it gets warmer and basically it'll be warm once you get in. And it's also to do with the security as well. It is responsible for security also. Pretty interesting. Everyone's got these. Pretty cool. Нет, ты рассказывай. Ну вот. Мне тоже интересно, что там сейчас будет. This one is a potato bread type thing. Without any dairy, without any eggs, just made out of potato. Interesting. Конечно. Сейчас надо половинку, которая у тебя. So you guys, I think the food was freaking awesome, even though the place looks a bit teeny tiny, but they are changing location. But anyway, even in this teeny tiny little city in Siberia, there is vegan food. There are restaurants that do it. How insane and amazing is that? I love it. So something that you can definitely expect in Russia, and especially if you have relatives with young children. This is like in the kindergarten. Obviously, there's top-notch security to get in, but basically all the kids are really raised with having all these little celebrations, putting together little performances for the parents and everything, and it's pretty cool. I remember it so much from when I was growing up, putting up performances, doing little dances, songs and things like that. So very cool. So here you can see we have actually found another cafe that has a lot of vegan options, vegan and vegetarian, but vegan as well. So Ginza, it's called Ginza in the city called Novokuznetsk. And as you can see, I'm just showing a few options. In a minute, you'll see what I got. It was really good. One of the shopping centers here, and in fact when I was growing up here in Siberia, it was basically no shopping centers like this whatsoever. There was like one 20 years ago when I was living here, well 15 years ago. But now it's free for all, just like in all the other, you know, cities and places in the world, just like supermarkets and big shopping centers. It's pretty normal here now. Pretty cool to see such a great variety of everything as well. So now here you can see actually a whole lot of vegan options. You know, vegan cheeses, vegan sour creams, loads of yogurts, and actually many different types of vegan milks. Soy milks, almond milks, oat milks, coconut milks. It's just very exciting to see such amazing variety. I'm very excited about it. See, now there's like plenty of more healthful options. There's dried fruits over there, some other sugar-free. I think it's using coffees, but like a ton of dry fruits. Always sugar-free dried fruit foods. All these frozen goodness. So, well, these ones. So that's actually. Very cool. They're vegan jellies. They've got agar-agar instead of gelatin in them. It's pretty sweet. Ты, наверное, не заставишь поесть. Персик. Ты их ела? Ты их видела где-то? Ну, это raw life, это будет веганская всякая штука. Ну, круто. Вообще. Через 5 лет ты летишь такого. Облепиха килограмм 299. А тут облепиха 300 грамм 38. Oh my god, my favorite mushrooms, all the mushrooms. And something that is very common, especially when you're in the country, is to have one or a couple of dogs living outside, basically protecting you and the property and just being there as the pet.